Good morning, everyone in Team Lipid Network around the world. How are you doing this beautiful Thursday morning? When I say beautiful, I mean it is a beautiful day here in the nation's capital. The sky truly is crystal blue. I mean, it's the perfect temperature, 76 degrees with a prevailing breeze. It is a beautiful day. And that means it's going to be a beautiful day from beginning until end. Get up, walk, and look out the door, family. There's a great day waiting for you. And have you commanded in this day what you want? What do you want to happen in this day? Do you want a new business partner? Do you want to sell some vitamin sprays? Do you want to set up a TTP? What do you want to do today? Have you thought about it? Did you set your goals and make it plain? You know, I was doing a little reading this morning from the greatest salesman in the world by Ogmandino. And he said the only difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Can you believe that? Your habits. So what are your habits? Are they good habits or are they bad habits? But just think about that. If you want to have great, good success, you have to have good habits. So if you're not having not so good success, just check your habits and see what's going on in your life daily and make some adjustments there. I'm pretty sure success will come upon you and take you over. Well, you have dialed into the Team Lipid Lifestyle Call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. The line is open, family. It's all about you. Yes, it is. Introduce yourself and let me know where you're calling in from.
Evelyn, Oakland.
Good morning. Who is that this morning?
Evelyn from Oakland.
Hi, Evelyn from Oakland. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That is wonderful. It's good to hear you this morning. Thank you for dialing in.
Good morning. Wendy Lopez from Sacramento.
Woo-hoo! Wendy. How's it going, Wendy?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
So you guys are going up there in California.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the call. Good to hear you, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep it coming with the this morning.
Jesse Bowden, calling from the Pentagon.
Woo-hoo! Jesse, what's going on, Jesse?
Hey, all is good out here, Pastor Denise. I'm all sprayed up and prayed up, and I'm ready for the TTP this evening.
I'm ready for the TTP myself. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jess. Keep it coming, family. Who else is there?
DC in the house.
Denise Moore, Dayton, Ohio.
Hello, DC.
All right, DC's in the house. Robert, Dayton, Ohio. None other than Denise or LCQ qualified. Girl, have you picked out that car yet?
Yes, I am still shopping.
That's the fun part.
I know. I love it.
Keep it coming, family. Who's with us this morning? It's a beautiful day. Go ahead, family. The Team Lipid Lifestyle Call. You're on the call. Go ahead and give us your name. Don't be shy.
Pick a spot. We're going straight to the top. You already know. Get in where you fit in.
Straight to the top. That's right. Lord Gibson, how are you, sir?
I'm just blessed, and I want to let you know, on my way home this morning from work, I sold a 5-pack of sprays just like it was nothing to it but to do it.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about. That's right, Lord. It's really nothing to it but to do it. It's really just that easy. We have what people are looking for.
That's
Great
it.
job.
All you have to do is remember that happiness is a way of travel. It's not a destination.
Ooh, y'all better hear that. Y'all better hear that. What did they say it now? Say it.
Just remember that happiness is a way of travel. It is not a destination.
Not a destination, a way of travel. All right, Mr. Gibson. What a great way to start the day off. Positive affirmation, good positive attitude. Yep.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
This morning, and remind you now, Lord is in, Lord, are you in California? I think you are. So he's up early this morning, sharing the vitamin sprays and getting into people's hands. You know what's going to happen? The person that purchased those sprays from Lloyd, is going to be so happy. It's going to be feeling so good. It's going to have a report to give the Lord in about another week or another 2 weeks on how the vitamin sprays have made a difference in his cognitive energy or whatever he may be facing. One thing for sure, always happens each and every time without fail. When we share these vitamin sprays, we get a good report 100% of the time. Those are good odds. Oh my goodness, that is saying a lot about our product. You think of each and every one if you share the vitamin D, the B Boost, the Super 10, the Slim by 10, the Trim by 10, and the Cell Energy. Think of everyone you have shared these sprays with, and think of the wonderful, bright, happy smile that is on their face as they call you back with such great excitement on the difference in how the vitamin sprays have helped to enhance their health, or has it helped them to lose weight, or it's given them the energy they need, or giving them a normal vitamin D level. Just think about it. Make a record of it. Your fingers will probably, you run out of paper because the stories and testimonies are endless. So let's continue to do a great job and getting the word out worldwide about this phenomenal product that is truly helping to enhance people's health and their lives around the globe. We love it. Our number one product being changing people's lives, and that is what's happening each and every day. We share these vitamin sprays with our friends, our coworkers, even the coal market. People want to be healthy. They want to be happy. They want to have the energy to do what they want to do. And we have a product that can help them to do that. Well, I'm going to stop right here, bring on my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. Pastor Del, are you there this morning, sir?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I can. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. Great day in Washington, D.C. Not too hot. I'm loving it. And, I was thinking about as you were going through our product line, do you know that the number one product that we have right now as far as the sprays go, we know the number one product that changes people's lives, but the number one spray is still the D3.
Yeah.
That D-Power is the number one spray. It is selling, almost twice as fast as anything else that's out there. And every time I turn around, people are saying, I'm out. Anybody got D3? Anybody got D-Power? And that's a good sign. It's a good sign that, we're moving a lot of product through the company as a result of, people sharing the story of what D3 is doing in their lives. And when you think about the number of people who know their D3 score, and they know how low it's been, and now as a result of being just on the sprays for a few short months, that typically that number doubles to triple just from being on the sprays because of the power of the absorption rate. And, I'm just always fascinated in people's stories around the D3, because there's always stories around the D3 of what happens when people start taking the product and they start feeling better. Conditions start changing and correcting itself. Your body began to do a course correction as a result of getting this tremendous vitamin in your system at such a high potent absorption rate. It's just phenomenal. So, I'm going to encourage you guys, make sure you have plenty D3, because it is something that it just sells so fast. I know I'm out of it today. I know Nikisha called me and she was out of it. They asked me, did I have any? People are just out of D3 because it's just moved so fast. So I would recommend you guys keep a good bundle of D3 on hand, because, if you're not moving it, somebody's going to be looking to move it for you anyway. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing to know that the product is still selling. The product is still moving very rapidly. That's always a good sign that the company is in a healthy state, is when the product is constantly moving. So that's a good indicator that financially company is in a good state, because we can still move product, and we're moving at such a high rate that we're still breaking all kinds of records with the number of products that we're moving.
Well, Pastor Dale, we really have the doctors that are really confirming the importance of vitamin D. I mean, at least that's one thing they're up to date on. As we know, when we first started Team Effort Network, a lot of research for the last 10 years had just been released to the industry on the research on vitamin D and how they've been able to measure it in your system. And so doctors are really knowing the importance of vitamin D, and they're suggesting it to their patients. Yes, 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 you need vitamin D. And, of course, only when they have that little gel capsule. But we know how that works because we've all taken that little gel capsule. There's 50,000 units of it a week. And we see that you can be on it for years and still be vitamin D deficient. But when we ask our customers to take the vitamin D spray to their doctors and allow them to see it, their doctors give it thumbs up each and every time. They're like, wow, you have this in a spray, and it's 98% absorption. And they will tell their patients, yes, by all means, you do need this vitamin D, and I would suggest that you take this spray form. And not only that, the doctors are wanting our vitamin D. My pediatrician wants the vitamin D that I have. And so it's a great product. It's important to your health. Doctors are validating that. There's research that's out there. If you Google vitamin D deficiency, you will see what's linked to it if your vitamin D level is low. And you're right. People are calling it, that are taking vitamin D when they run out. They want it right away, Pastor. They don't want to wait. I have a customer in Atlanta, Georgia, and he called me and said, I'm out of my vitamin D. I said, okay, I'll ship it up to you and you get it by tomorrow. No, I can't wait till tomorrow. I need it today. I'm like, well, I'm in Maryland, so guess what I have to do? I had to call Kevin. I'm like, Kevin, I got a customer in Atlanta, Georgia. He needs his vitamin D today. Can you get it to him? And God bless Kevin. Kevin's mom, God bless his heart. Guess what he did? He connected with him, and they met somewhere, connected, and he got his vitamin D. But he was not going to wait one more day to get his vitamin D. I'm like, wow. And then, Pastor, I have 5 children, right? I have 5 children. All my children love the vitamin D. Now, they have the nerve talking about they want their own. I'm like, hold on. And let me tell you what, if you want to buy from me, you can have your own all day long. But if I go to purchase it, there's one vitamin D on the kitchen counter for everybody. You share. They want their own. I'm like, you get a share package. You all share.
I know that's right. You're talking about you want your own. You ain't buying that. You better take the one on the counter.
Take this one on the counter and get the spraying.
Well, that's and it's so important to to keep that vitamin D level up, and keep your you want to keep your minerals up, and that's why Super 10 and the Slim by 10 and the Cell Energy, the B Boost, those products are there because you never know what you're preventing when you're taking those supplements. And many times when people stop taking the supplements, they started getting, tired, they started getting weak, and they don't have the energy that they had before. And, then they start opening themselves up to, different kinds of sicknesses as a result of it. And we have people who've been on the product, who, they used to get colds and flus all year.
Yeah.
And they hadn't had one in a year or 2 years. They hadn't had a cold or a flu, and they contributed to, taking the vitamins, taking the supplements, because they say, we're taking these things every day, and we haven't had the associated conditions that we've had year after year after year in the past. And so you can only ask, well, what have you been doing different? Well, I've been taking this vitamin sprays. And so they contribute that the taking of the vitamin sprays have helped them to avoid some of the illnesses that they chronically had every year.
Well, when you have children, and that's you have grandchildren, so you know the results yourself. And like I said, I have 5 children, and each year, prior to the vitamin spray, every break of the season, there was a flu, or there was what allergies they were dealing with, or sinus infections, or there was a cold, there was something that I was having to run to the store and get Tylenol or Motrin or a fever reducer. And my God, I have to honestly say, Glenn, that I have not had to do that since they've been taking the vitamin sprays. I have not bought a bottle of Tylenol. Motrin, Benadryl, anything since they've been on the vitamin sprays. And they have not caught a cold since they've been taking that vitamin D. And that is just incredible when you really think about that. When each and every year your children, go through the changes in the weather, whatever, their body goes through these changes and they get attacked with the colds and the flus and the fevers, and they're down 3 to 7 days, out of it, and that just goes away as a result of taking the vitamin spray. That's something that does a mother's heart good. That makes you feel good as a mom. You can give your children something that can keep them from going through that. So that is a reward within itself. And I was sharing yesterday, I was talking that my youngest daughter, Kara was dealing with gastro reflux, and her pediatrician was constantly trying to get me to get her on different kind of medications and things like that. She suffered with her stomach, for a long time, to the point it just, makes you feel bad. When your child's not feeling good as a mother, you don't feel good with them. And she would always not want to eat certain times of the day, or wouldn't eat breakfast, or it would be painful for her to eat. And that was because of what she was dealing with. And I'm telling you, as a result of taking these sprays and also learning from Shakina Day, how to eat properly. Because, we eat, the way we eat is just stupid. We just need to relearn, re-educate ourselves on the way we eat. But with changing her eating habits and how she's eating her food, along with the vitamin D and the B boost, when she woke up the other day, was for the first time, it felt so good when she said that, Mom, I woke up and my stomach is not bothering me anymore. She said, I'm eating now and it's not bothering me anymore. And boy, that just made me feel like, wow. My heart just felt so good. But to see that look on her face, that she knows she can get someone down and eat something and not deal with that pain, that's priceless. That's priceless.
Yeah. And that's what we want people to do is, when you share stories like what you just shared with people, and you share the product that we have, these stories come out of of sharing those products, and that's something that you can count on and something that you can depend on.
Well, Twin, you're doing an amazing thing, you and Diane, at your church. I think it's beautiful that you brought it to the church. The church is a house full of people that really want to be healed, that want to be well. They come to look for comfort and guidance and spiritual support. And what you and Diane have started there is really going to change a lot of people's lives. I think it's going to start a great movement. I don't think it's going to be the last one that you all are going to do. But why don't you share some more details, because it really kind of sparked a lot of people's interest, because folks are looking for ways to bring this to the church. We have a lot of ministers and pastors that's involved with Team Effort Network, and they want to bring it to the church members. They want to bring it to the pastors, to the congregation, how they can benefit from this. So why don't you give some more detailed information and how you got this started and how you have it organized and how other people can introduce this to their congregation.
Well, I'll be glad to, because, in our community and in other communities alike, there's one consistent theme. It doesn't matter if you're Italian, Black, Hispanic, Asian. It doesn't matter, what nationality that you are. There's one thing that we all have in common, and that is obesity. No question. Obesity. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. Your culture is dealing with obesity, and it's dealing with the strains of obesity and the symptoms of obesity, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and all types of inflammation problems that come as a result of being overweight. And so, looking out over our congregation, and I go and minister quite often in other places, and looking out over congregations, that's one of the things that I see is a consistent factor as well, is obesity. People are just too big. They're overweight. And, and a lot of times it just has to do with bad choices, food choices. It has to do with not getting the right sleep or proper sleep. And that can contribute to your being overweight. There's so many factors that can contribute to somebody's being overweight. And then as a result of being overweight, then they become unhealthy, and then they become challenged with chronic disease. And so I said, we got to do something. We have some amazing product here, and we had just rolled out the new product called Trim by 10. And I said, we got to find a way to get this in the hands of the people. And listen, everybody out here that's on this call that has a business, you have a business. 10 is your business. You have to find creative ways to get your product in the hands of users that will come back and purchase from you again. If you opened up a restaurant and you put a sign up on the front, there's a banner that says grand opening July 21st. And on July 21st, nobody came into your restaurant. You could sit in there all day and wait for somebody to come in week after week after week, or you're going to have to come up with a creative way to get people to come in, because you got to pay that rent every month. You're going to have, you got bills associated with opening that business every single month. And so you're going to have to be creative other than just putting a sign out and saying we're grand opening. You may have to do mass marketing. You may have to do media blasts. You may have to do special promotions. You may have to do promotions of Eat Free on Tuesday. Whatever you have to do, you got to bring traffic to your business. And the same thing happens here with us at 10. Even though we have a home-based business, and people may know that we sell sprays and we sell trim, you still have to do something, income-producing activity, every day, creatively, to go out and get the business, okay? And so one of the things we did, we said, what can we do to move this product? We have this new product now. What can we do to move it? What can we do to get it in the hands of people? And one of our team members came up with the idea of a weight loss challenge. And Denise Moore and them start talking about a weight loss challenge, and some people in our region start talking about it. And we never quite got it together. And I just really got more focused on, we need to do this. We just have to do it. And I took the initiative, and I said, well, we're going to run it through our church, not through our company, because I want it to be, in this first one that we do, I want to get as much participation as possible. And I don't want us to be concerned about how much profit we're going to make. I want to be concerned about how many people's health we can impact. And so by running it through the nonprofit, we're no longer looking to get a profit out of it. We're looking to cover our costs, but we're looking to get as many people as involved in this as we possibly can, and not to have cost as a factor. So we did that through the church, and we have gotten an amazing response. We start this Saturday. People are going to pick up their product. We're going to give them the instructions for the class for the next 10 weeks. We have a physical trainer who's going to come in once a week and work with the class to help them with Zumba. They're going to do some Zumba, some low-impact aerobics and things of that nature to help them start moving better. And we've asked everybody that participated in the class for the next 10 weeks, to think about themselves. So many times you have mothers, fathers, they're so busy running kids to soccer practice and dance rehearsal and all kinds of stuff that they can't focus on themselves. And we said, for the next 10 weeks, you need to focus on yourself, because if yourself is not good and yourself is not healthy, you're not going to be any good to your children, And I liken it to when you fly, and the flight attendants are going through all the safety procedures, and they said, if we have a situation where we lose compression, they said an oxygen mask will come from the top, and they said, parents, please secure your mask on your face before you help somebody else. Well, right now, if you don't deal with your obesity, if you don't deal with your being overweight, if you don't deal with the high blood pressure, the diabetes, and the challenges that you're having physically, at some point in time, if you don't deal with it now, and you consistently ignore it, your body is going to shut itself down, and you're not going to be any good to your children anymore. Okay, so we want you to focus for the next 10 weeks on you. Okay, getting in here, doing what you need to do to get yourself healthy and whole. And we have had an amazing response as a result of that. And people are signing up. And, we've got created packages and plans for people to pay on a monthly basis if they didn't have the money up front. And a lot of people needed that because they just didn't have the upfront money. And we made it easy for everyone who needed to. And we told everybody, don't let the cost be an issue. We will work any cost out with you. We just want you, if you're really sincere about getting healthy, we want you a part of the 10-week challenge. And that has just been an amazing, amazing response as a result of it. So we have to be creative as business owners of how we get this product out to the marketplace. Because when we get it out to the marketplace, we already know that the product is good. When we get this product in the hands of people and we start getting the results and the stories back, guess what people are going to do? Two things they're going to do for you to help you build your business. Two things. One, they're going to buy more products. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be repeat customers. They're going to buy more product. Pastor Denise, you and I both talk about, how many repeat customers we have. We have customers that they're not interested in the business, but you know what? You better have their sprays every month, okay? They're interested in their product every single month, okay? The next thing they're going to do is they're going to tell other people about what your product done for them. So they're going to be your advertisement. And so can you imagine somebody who's been overweight most of their adult life, dropping 20 pounds, 25 pounds, and their neighbors and friends, they're going to say, what did you do? And they're going to tell them, I came across this great company with this great product. What happens? They're now your advertisement. They're going to be advertising for you, selling your product. And so that's why it's so important for us to be creative about how we get our product into the marketplace. And sometimes, you're going to have to take a hit on the cost just so you can initiate something to get moving, but guess what? You'll pick up the profit on the back end. And that's what you want to do. So we have an exciting program that's filled with nutrition information, that's filled with health and wellness information, exercise and workout information, as well as our product. So we have a holistic approach to helping you lose weight over the next 10 weeks, and we're really excited about it. And anybody that's in the DMV area that want to be a part of it or know somebody who want to be a part of it, it's not too late. You still got a few days to register. You can get a hold of myself or Minister Diane, my wife, to get more information. And we look forward to helping you and helping those people that you want to recommend to get through this process of helping them to gain back their weight, to release their weight and gain back their health. So we're excited about what we're seeing and what's taking place, Pastor D.
Pastor Dale, what you're doing, you're creating something that's allowing people to see that it's possible. When you talk about obesity, like Diane said last week, that, the average woman spends 17 years on and off of diet, 17 years. Wow, that's a lot of years to try to get weight off of you. So the system that you have set in place, along with the trim and the vitamin C products, is really creating something where people can see that it's now possible. That it's now possible in such a short period of time. They don't have to wait 17 years now, not even a year, to get the weight off of them. And that's going to impact a lot of people when they've been trying to do something for so long. Because some people don't see it as being possible to get the weight off of them anymore. They've given up. They've quit because they tried so many systems and they haven't worked. Well, this is going to create a system that's going to let people see that it's possible. And they're going to really begin to believe it, that they can do it. And when people begin to believe that they can do something, it becomes very easy for them to teach other people how to do the same thing. And that's that system. Putting that system.
That's the thing is you got to help people, especially when people have been knocked down so many times and feel like a failure, feel like they can't lose weight. You got to be willing to help them. Help them get back up. And and a lot of times we've looked at a lot of these different weight loss places and diet places. Going into this, we did our diligence and looked at what people were doing. And, a lot of people, they really make their money on these different meal packages. You know, you go in and you want to lose weight, and you know, they say, hey, it's only $99, but then, you know, then you have to buy their meal packages, and then the meal packages is where they make all their money. And one of the things that we're so excited about is that the ingredients that are in our product, you know, we can literally say you don't have to eat, you don't have to change your eating habits. Okay. Now, everybody should make good choices, and we want to give you information that can help you make good choices. But the great thing that I like about what we are able to do is say you don't have to change your eating habits, because with the product that we have in now, especially with the Slim by 10, you have the Garcinia cambogia in it, and what that does is it's an automatic appetite suppressor. So it helps you to feel full throughout the day, so you won't overeat. But not only that, it triggers your fat cells to block fat cells from being made in your body. And so if your fat cells are not being made, if the energy is not being produced to make fat cells, now that energy is being used to burn fat in your body. So when you combine our Slim by 10 with the Garcinia cambogia in it, with the Trim by 10 that also has Garcinia cambogia in it as well, you're getting a double dose of Garcinia cambogia. You're getting a product in the Trim that helps to regulate your intestinal system. A lot of times because of bloating, toxification, and things of that nature, people can't lose weight because there's so much toxins in their body. With the Trim, it has the ability to eliminate the toxation, eliminate some of the disorders that you might have, bring the corrections to your intestines. We hear that story with two-star Maureen Murphy-Smith talks about how that helped regulate her digestive system. So you have such a combination of product from the spray and the Trim that there's so many different things that people can expect to happen in their bodies, and they don't have to get burned by trying to buy all of these different meal packages. That's one of the things we're really excited about.
It's a great thing. If you remember, Pastor Bill, we were doing a presentation when we were having it in my home one Saturday, I think it was, and we had a guest there. And when we went through the different products, she says, "You're telling me you have Garcinia cambogia, African mango, coffee bean extract. You have all of those in one spray, and I've got like 10 bottles individually of each one of these products, to the point that she said when she traveled, she had to have a special suitcase just for the tablets and pills that she had to carry with her." And she says, "Now you're telling me you have all this in one spray."
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. But, you know, and that's the thing is, you know, people were spending hundreds of dollars a month buying these products individually, and now they have them all in one spray.
One spray. And she said that she spent about $300, $500 a month on all those different ingredients that we have in one spray. And then, of course, she traded those tablets in for the sprays, and of course, she got the result. So this is great, Pastor. We're just looking so forward to. I know you're going to be taking videos and pictures, and the fact you got a fitness trainer coming in and nutritionist to come in as well and give them coaches on how to, you know, change their eating habits and how to, you know, to work out, to, you know, to keep up with the, you know, to develop good habits. You know, we want to change these bad habits into good habits so we can keep the results that we get. So this is a great movement. We're looking forward to it. And hopefully many other churches, you know, will come aboard and be a part of this, you know, just to help people back on track. That's all a part of ministry also. You got to have a healthy body. The word says present both spirit, soul, and body blameless until the day of our Lord. So we owe it to ourselves to take care of this body. If you don't take care of this body, what is your spirit man going to walk around in? You know, you got to have your body healthy and fit. You know, it's not doing any good if you can't, you know, walk around and be a light as we are supposed to be a light in this world. So you have to take care of this wonderful body that God created. And he said it's fearfully and it's wonderfully made. And it really is.
Well, that's true. You know, there's a scripture we use in First Timothy. It says, bodily exercise profited little. Okay, and so a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I don't need to do no exercise because the Bible says it profited little." I say, "Yeah, but you need to get the little it profits."
That's That's good. You know, sometimes, you know, we say we get so heavily bound, so we know earthly good, and we think that we're supposed to ignore the flesh or ignore the body. Yes, there's certain days you are, but not when it comes to being healthy, to being strong, to being fit. You know, you ignore it when it comes to, you know, y'all know, act like you don't know. But, you know, to be healthy and strong and fit, that you can go about and do the work that you're supposed to do in the ministry, you have to take care of it. And this is just another way of implementing how to take care and to stay healthy so that you can go about and do the things that you have been commissioned to do. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, Pastor Dell, I guess that's it for today. Let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. One-star Dr. Kevin Vaughn with our quote for today. Dr. Kevin Vaughn, are you there, sir? If you're not there, you know, Pastor Dell, I'm still excited about what you're sharing today with you know, with the weight loss challenge, with the trim by 10. And I think you took it into 2 months versus 2 weeks, correct?
Say that again?
The challenge that you have is 2 months versus 2 weeks. That's correct?
It's 10 weeks, 10 weeks, 2.5 months.
Okay, there's 10 weeks. So, you know, family, I think is a great thing to do. Get your churches implemented in that. You know, you're not going to make a difference. Start there because, you know, one thing about getting started in the church, you know what other church members are going to do? They're going to go out there and they're going to spread the good word about it. And it's good to be healthy, like we said, good to be healthy, good to be strong, make a difference in the world. And our products say our work, the 10 by 10, the Slim by 10, the D-Power is still our number one product. That D-Power is amazing. The B-Boost and the Super 10 detoxifying, cleaning that body out, and the cell energy that goes to every cell on the cellular level and kicks out those toxins that try to destroy your cells. We can regenerate new, healthy cells. We have great products in our hands, and we are on a mission to get the word out. Why? Because we want people strong and healthy, to live the life that they want to live, to be healthy and to be strong. So, family, thank you all for being here with us today. I'm going to give us a quote. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, before you give the quote, let me just mention this. Don't forget this weekend, we're going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to be in there. It's going to be amazing. Listen, this is going to be a different type of Super Saturday. If you've been to Super Saturday before, it's not going to be like that at all, okay? So you definitely want to experience this Super Saturday that's going to take place in Cincinnati, Ohio. You know, Vicki, myself, and Denise Moore, we've been putting together something for this Super Saturday that's going to be different. It's going to be more impactful. You're going to not only hear what you need to do, but we're going to literally show you how to do certain things. It's going to be really, really powerful. So if you're anywhere in the driving vicinity of Cincinnati, Ohio, if you're coming from Kentucky, Indianapolis, Chicago, any of those areas, good looking, you want to come to the meeting on the 18th, where it's set this Saturday at 10 a.m. We are going to be excited about what's taking place there. It's going to be a great thing. Not only that, we're working with the Dayton and Cincinnati team on a weight loss challenge similar to we have here, but it's going to be different. It's going to be, I can't wait to tell you guys about this. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be bad, let me tell you. So this weekend, Super Saturday in Cincinnati, Ohio, with Vicki Soto, myself, one-star Vicki Soto, executive Denise Moore is hosting it with her team there. I'll be flying in to be a part of that as well. It's going to be a blast, and look for some great things to come out of Cincinnati after this weekend.
You know what? I can feel the excitement. I feel it. I feel it in the air. So it sounds like it's going to be a great place to be. I can only imagine the training that's going to take place and how pumped up and excited that people are going to walk away from that event with. And I also want to remind you here on the East Coast, if you're not able to make it there, we are having a TTP this Saturday at the Country Club in Woodmore here. So if you can't make it to Dayton, family, we are going to get together this Saturday from 11 to 12 for a TTP. So if you have guests on Saturday, you want to get them in the house. It's going to be an exciting weekend. It's going to be a very passionate weekend, a weekend to take action, family, so let's make it happen. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give us our quote for today, and our quote is going to say, champions aren't made in the gym. Champions are made from something great they have inside of them. It's a desire, a dream, or a vision. They have to have last minute stamina. They have to be a little faster. They have to have the skill and the will. But the will must be stronger than the skill. So, family, we are all champions, and that's Muhammad Ali that gives that. Get out there, spread the word, let folks know what you're doing, believe in yourself, believe in your business, treat your business like a business, expect great things to happen, and great things will happen, period. It's been a great call, Pastor. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed it. Let's not forget to join Mr. T tonight on Show Me the Money Call. That starts at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also join the Spanish call today, this morning. It's morning on the West Coast. So this morning, 9:10 Pacific Time, right here at the same number. It'll be 12:10 Eastern Time. So if you have Spanish-speaking guests, get them on the call. It's once again 12:10 Eastern and 9:10 Pacific, right here at the same number. Just down and listen to this, even if you you can't speak it. Down and listen to the excitement and the passion that's happening in Team Effort Network throughout the globe. And that's it. Make sure you get yourself in Dayton, Ohio this weekend. If you can't make it there, join us here at the Country Club at Woodmore. And family, that's it. Get off this call and get out there and go share the great news of what's happening here on Team Effort Network, and keep your eye on the goal. We are pressing towards that 50 million, as Mel Gill said it, and Team Effort Network this year. It's going to happen. The question to you, how much of that 50 million is going to be in your back office? Know that you are loved and you appreciate it. God bless you all and have a prosperous day on purpose.